Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, where you join us, myself, the Voodoo Witch Doctor, and Sheila, the Buckethead Knight.
Yes, I look awesome in my bucket. I'm getting the next helmet. Okay.
Okay, deal. I think that will actually benefit
Look at you
us
in your
all.
awesome witch doctor mask thing, and I have a bucket on my head.
On the flip side, whenever I want to make a thumbnail with my character, it takes me about 10 minutes to cut out the witch doctor mask to overlay over other things. So, there's pros and cons to
Yeah, the
looking
bucket
awesome.
cuts out fairly easily, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a nice geometric shape. Right. Well, we are still in the elvish cave, but it's time for us to head out.
Yeah, we need to leave.
I think.
Someone in my comments, right, said that Red has more to say, and that if we have a little word with him, he might tell us more about lizards not having a heart.
Okay, go ahead. Chat with him.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
You listening in?
Yep, and I have caught up.
Cool. So, I'm going to ask him more about his need to find a dreamer.
There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it.
Okay.
I'll tell him he's got me all curious now.
And justified it is too. You'll be a witness to wonders, I assure you.
Ooh.
As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to ask him how it's possible for a royal to end up in Fort Joy.
That is a very good question, yeah.
Yes.
Why was he exiled?
There was a small incident which prompted my many rivals to move against me. Technically, they had the letter of the law on their side.
Such scallywag technicalities.
Yep. Let's carry
Such
on.
a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary to keep the common in line, of course, but one such as myself it should exempt as a matter of course.
Oh, he's such a snob.
I know. Too many laws keep people under the thumb of authority. Or no one should be exempt from the law, least of all those who claim they should be. No, I'm going to agree about I don't like the law, because I'm an outlaw, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to like the law.
What I meant was that, being authority, I shouldn't be under any thumb. I had thought that was perfectly obvious.
Well, yeah.
He's such a
Sadly,
snob.
that enlightened point of view quite clearly turned out to be academic. If not, we wouldn't be having this very conversation.
Okay, so I'm going to ask what the incident was that made him run afoul of the law in the first place.
I hardly know you as yet. Let's leave some mystery in the relationship, shall we? We can exchange criminal records later.
How do you know I have a criminal record? I'll ask him what we should do
I intend
next.
to rule an empire one day, not a tiny outcropping in the sea, lording over gulls and guppy fish. To that end, I suggest we focus on the obvious. A farewell to Fort Joy and a hello to the mainland.
Okay, I'll just do the last option, which is say I'm happy he survived the shipwreck.
As am I. A prince should die of old age or on the battlefield. Anything else could be construed as weakness of character. That said, I've the distinct feeling I wasn't meant to die today, for despite your heroics, I was still cast into the water. I sank.
Oh.
I drowned.
Okay.
But there was something in the water. A voice made of air that soothed my flooding lungs. There was sudden light, warmth, life.
Okay, I'll express amazement and say that I heard the voice as well.
Truly, how intriguing. To hear a voice whilst drowning is a rather specific delusion to share, is it not?
Yeah.
That's a point.
Still, I wonder if...
He hesitates.
Are you a religious person?
I I haven't thought that far.
Quick, think now.
I am one.
A pity. Religious persons tend to be all too self-important in their supposed humility.
Oh, what a shame. Okay, so right-click and examine a companion to check their current attitude towards you. Be aware companions who really don't like you will leave your party. Okay.
Oh, did you lose standing with him?
Lost a bit of standing, yeah, because he doesn't like me being religious.
As for myself, I perform the ancient rites of prayer and ceremony with a kind of languid indulgence.
So you are religious. Stop lying.
No, more that he fakes it for appearances, I think.
Fair enough.
After all, when one is revered by many as a living god oneself, public deprecation would be needlessly self-important as well, wouldn't you say?
The way he talks.
Okay, well, I need to take my leave then. There was nothing about his heart and all of that, but some interesting stuff all the same.
I'm gonna have a word with Fane then, as well.
Yeah, why not? Why not see what they've got to say about things?
Wow, Fane. What? Are you caught up?
Yeah.
Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
Okay, let's have a look what you have to say here. Yeah, I'm going to say I must seem very alien to Fane. Ask what he thinks of my people.
Oh, I think of them as little as possible.
Wow, the sass.
He's another one that's really
as much,
arrogant.
I imagine, as you think of gadflies that buzz about you.
Wow. Gadflies who have managed to subdue you and imprison you, I might add, Fane.
Not that there is anything wrong with you, of course, just that you're, well, not all that impressive.
We need less arrogant companions.
I know. I'm seriously so close. This was Fane's chance to redeem himself. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with... I disagree. You've left the rest of your race behind. The undead enjoy the perpetuity of the bone. You will live forever.
Well, whatever helps you sleep at night. Regardless, further study will be required. In fact...
Oh dear.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. After a moment, he pauses and looks back to you.
Sorry, do carry on. Just act as you do in your natural environment. Simply pretend I'm not here.
Oh god, he's studying
Go
me.
on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
Okay, so this mask you're looking for, what is it exactly?
The Mask of the Shapeshifter? In my time, it was nothing more than a novelty. A toy, really. I crafted one for my child once.
Oh?
She spent the day trying to convince me that she was her mother, even though the face I used looked nothing like her.
Okay.
Of course, now that toy could be the difference between life and... well, it makes a difference.
Interesting.
With
Very
that mask,
interesting.
I can shapeshift and walk through this world looking like any other simple mortal. I could look like a lizard, a dwarf, a human, any creature whose face I can procure.
And I would assume the same for us.
It certainly
Yep.
makes traveling through towns easier.
Not that a toy or not, it could be a powerful weapon. Or... I'm going to ask how he crafts it.
Oh, it's quite simple. One just acquires a face, a source orb, and combines the two to make a face mask.
Oh, yeah, simplicity itself.
Combining several of these single face masks along with a source orb will produce a mask of the Shapeshifter. Frankly, I'm amazed everyone isn't doing it.
I'm surprised everyone isn't like prizing the faces off dead people and sticking it on their face.
Or live people. I mean, Fane hasn't strictly said they need to be dead for the process.
True.
Which is kind of troubling. How does he feel about having to hide his true face in fear?
Fear? Please. Why would I fear these creatures?
I don't know. You tell me, because you clearly are afraid of them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be hiding.
It's a practical choice. Nothing more.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I believe that.
Moving through this world is so much easier when you don't have to lecture some torch-wielding lunatics on the dangers of an open flame.
Technically, you have a point. Okay.
That's so undead, flame, undead, weak to fire, all the time.
That's true, actually.
So cliche.
Suggest that maybe there aren't that many spare faces lying around.
Oh, of course there are. How many hundreds of thousands of mortals have died over the years?
Has a startlingly good point.
Almost all of them seem to have been disposed of while still wearing perfectly serviceable faces.
Ah, the humanity. Wasteful.
It's a terrific
Terrible.
waste. Still, without the proper tool to remove the face from a corpse, I cannot take advantage of the many cadavers you're providing.
Okay. So he might just be following us around because we happen to kill a lot of people.
So if you
Yeah.
happen across anything that seems capable of ripping a face off a body, please do let me know.
I will consider it.
Trust you bloody-minded beasts to turn a child's trinket into a wicked purpose.
Not wicked. We just want to hide.
Fair point. Actually, I mean, I did say it could be proved to be a powerful weapon. It's like,
True.
okay, you put me in my place, Vane. Well done.
People like you are the reason it must be recovered.
Okay.
I am using the mask to keep myself safe from the violence of this world. Who knows what evil it could do in the hands of some mortal witch.
Okay, ask something else. Well, I am curious about the Eternals. Have
Me
we got enough
too.
time to ask?
Yeah, no, they definitely are interesting.
Okay. You're curious. His people, the Eternals. What were they like?
Ah, this is perhaps the first intelligent question you have asked. After all, one should always try to learn from one's betters.
I am going to take the bones from your legs and give them to random dogs around the fort.
Sounds like fun.
Bite my tongue and let him
My
continue.
people are a race far beyond anything
I
that
actually got a
exists in
plus
the
two.
world today. We seek to master the secrets of the universe. We craft wonders to last through the ages, long after your crude tools have rusted to nothing.
Where are all those wonders now if they were built to last so long?
I do not know.
That
There are
made him
rumors
sad.
that some have been found at the Black
Yeah.
Pits, an oil field on Reaper's Coast. I was trying to uncover the truth when I was waylaid by these Magisters. But wherever the artifacts of my people are, I will find them. We have not simply vanished into thin air.
What? I'm going to wonder what they look like.
There is a great variety among our people. Some are tall and lithe, others short and muscled. Some come in a variety of eye-catching colors. Others you can barely see at all. This is what makes you such an abomination, you see.
Harsh.
You look almost exactly like every other creature of your race. Doubly so, now that you're dead.
Wow.
Walking through this world is as repulsively bland as staring at a wall for a century. After a while, the very sight of you disgusts me.
Mean.
I know.
No offense, of course.
Of course. No
Lots
offense.
of offense taken.
I'm going to change the subject. And then I'm going to take my leave. And you're probably not going to be in the party much longer, you jerk face. My
They are
goodness.
both jerk faces, to be fair.
They really are. We've got terrible taste in companions.
We do.
However, time to head outside, I think.
Get out of this cave. Been in here too long.
I know. Stuck in there with those two fools.
There was someone out here to talk to, wasn't there? A doctor.
Yep. Do you want to talk to them since I've just had a long conversation with Fane?
Yeah, that'd be lovely. That's
Frightfully busy at the
Stand in
moment,
fire.
love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Okay,
I
I'm
think
caught
we,
up.
Did we take all the liquor?
I think we have actually got some.
I've not got an option to give her any.
Let me have a quick look at our inventory. Oh, I think you may have fed it all to the Red Prince.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry.
Let me double check, though. I can't open it, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't open it right now. Sorry.
I'll just say I'm
I don't
fresh
think
out.
it's on, though.
All the worse for old Dane. He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out.
I've got an undead option. Tell her she's right. Death may be better than a life in pain.
Exactly.
Take my leave. Oh well.
Now, let me have a quick look at my backpack. Apparently I cannot. Oh, it's because I'm still in the conversation. I wish it would exit out, but I understand why it does. Yeah, no alcohol on me anymore. We can probably find some out and about.
Yeah, and bring it back maybe. I don't know whether we've lost our opportunity at this point.
We can always see. Ooh, a skull. For a skull this small, it still oozes sadness and magical potential.
Aww.
I approve. Oh, there's a hound. Gotta go have
you've
a
got
chat with him.
pet speaking, haven't you?
Let me know when you're caught up.
I'm caught up.
Okay. Ask the dog his name.
I'm Buddy.
Oh.
Oh. Bend down and stroke his
The
head.
tip of his tail starts to wag.
Ask the pooch what's the matter.
It's no use anyway.
Oh. Tell him to try me.
You're nice. Emmy would have loved you.
See, don't doubt that everyone loves you. No. Ask whether this Emmy is the reason he seems so blue.
She was my mate for the last 7, carry the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her.
Oh no.
Has he seen his
bad
mate?
at maths.
Ask if he's seen his mate since she was taken.
Nope. Haven't smelled her either. She was real bright, you know. Had the best sniffer you've ever seen. I guess that's why they wanted her, and not me.
Oh, poor buddy.
Say,
Wanna
let me show
cry.
you something.
Okay. What do you want to show me,
Go.
buddy?
Where you going?
Okay. What's up?
Buddy's
okay,
key.
what is it? Oh, okay. Like, I wonder what all that's about.
So they'll probably, when you get to the Magister's place, there'll probably be something we can unlock, and it might lead us to
Do
Emmy.
I have any good... If I got any meat for him... I think I poisoned all of the meat, unfortunately. I've got some intestines, but that would set him as diseased. Do you have any food? Or
Let's
fish
have a
or
quick
anything?
look.
So I got
Yeah,
no good
there's a
meat.
chub fish in the Red Prince's bag. I can pop that in your inventory and you could give that
yes,
to him.
please.
Give to Bran. There you go.
Okay, let's have a chat. Oops. Okay. Maybe I should have a word with the cat.
Yeah.
You caught up?
Yep.
What's going on?
No, he's still completely mad. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting, actually.
Maybe you need to get away from the cat before we can speak to the dog.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is, the cat kind of following me around. And I want to know what the cat's up to. We've got a lot to learn with that.
We do.
But there's quite a lot of shore for us to check out. Fishbone, minor heating, bedroll, frying pan.
Now remember, apparently in the square there's some sort of lever that we were supposed to get for that ghost guy.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a wood. No, what was
With
it?
a more, but
With
I
a
think that's
maul.
in the square leading to the in the courtyard of the Magister's area. Ooh, the imprisoned elf. We just got a log update.
Oh, let's have a look.
Okay, the log upgrade. We found Griff's supply crate, but there was nothing inside. Perhaps the contents are still nearby. All right.
I wonder whether we maybe found the supply crate before Griff asked us to find it.
Could be, yeah. That is kind of...
Hopefully it'll update itself when we get the actual quest.
Yeah. That is always a little bit of a problem when that happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff around here. Do you want to sneak around and have a look at what that is?
Yeah,
Maybe pick up a couple of things?
see if I can sneak.
Well, it doesn't seem to be anyone here. Like, literally no one, so we could just take what we want, realistically speaking.
There's nothing in there.
Some herring in here. I'll take that. There's a frying pan. One-handed mace, that one.
Another bedroll. We've all got bedrolls, haven't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Minor healing potion. I'll have that.
Looks like everything else is okay. Some more whisperwood, some shells.
I picked up like a basket, but I don't think I want to take that with me.
No, probably not.
Unless I can open it. No, it doesn't look like. So I'll just drop that.
Okay, I found an elf over here that we can possibly talk to if you'd like.
Okay, let's have a chat then.
Okay, Mal. It's a trader.
Oh, cool.
Let me know when you're caught up.
I am caught up.
I'm going to use my elf option. Note that he still speaks as elves do.
For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when. I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech.
Oh, yes, of course, because elves don't really have as much of a concept of tense. Right. I'm going to ask him what he wants to know.
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
I'm going to claim my origins are too strange to be believed.
I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do.
See,
tell me what you find.
I like the fact, right, that they have no concept of tense, but they have a concept of beginning and end.
Yeah, I know. That actually caught my attention as well, which is interesting. I'm going to say... this is an interesting one. I love the questions like this because they force me to think about my character's origin. And I love it in games like this where the character's backstory is basically built up out of interactions with people who are curious about it. Up until this point, I didn't really think about what my character is looking for. But I'm going to say I seek to make amends. And that is now a part of my character's backstory.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
Like I'm now religious, apparently.
Yeah, true. I hope to find something I've lost.
Ah, you want reunion. Life is lonesome. Yes, life is lonesome. The thing you love is gone. I have something for you, my friend. A gift.
This is fantastic. I love these little things in this game.
We can see the things we lose. Not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick.
I'm going to thank him for the gift.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Okay. And into the trader we go. Hooray! All right, then. We have done a bit of inventory juggling, and we, of course, remember to have the Red Prince do the trading. And we now have a new skill book. Marvelous, I say. Right, yes. I'm going to learn the skill. There we are. And that has already been added to my active skills. So now
for my viewers, what skill did you get?
Fortify, which gives me 12 physical armor. While fortified, the target cannot be teleported, removes poisoned, bleeding, burning, acid, and decaying. So obviously nice. I wouldn't want to use it to get rid of my poisoned, but it is a pretty good one. I think I might be able to use it on other people as well. Which would be
because the Red Prince has that skill and he can use it on other people, so I think you should be able to.
That's brilliant. Okay, that was actually pretty useful for us.
Yeah.
Cowrie, cockle, clown.
All right, let's see what we've got around here. We've got some other people, Margot and Narin. Okay, would you like to talk to someone? Because I know I've been talking to a lot of people up to now.
Oh, that's okay. I spoke to the doctor. Right, let me get
True.
Snow to speak to them. So I'll speak to Mark. Oh.
Oh.
I found you.
Oh,
didn't
Narin
I?
has just started talking to the Red
They
Prince.
said.
Oh.
Red then dead.
I've just caught up.
Okay, so I'm going to say, Sai, is this going to be another attempt on your life? Because they're a frightful bore, frankly. Because I really feel that that's what Red would say.
Yeah, I do.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it.
Okay.
I like the way he talks, but he's gonna die. So
Time's
dead.
up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Okay, we're going to dance. Will it be a waltz?
Fantastic.
No, I didn't think so.
Time.
You set me on fire, you
And
dastardly
threw dust in his eyes.
scallywag.
That's just so rude. Okay, I can turn off the burning
That would be
for red.
darned handy, yeah.
Sword fight. There you go.
Great.
And I mean, what wand have I got equipped currently? Is my wand Bernie? Yes, it is. Good. And he's got a decent amount of both magical and physical armor there.
Oh,
Now
he
it would be
does,
resisted
yeah.
by his magic armor, which is a bit of a pain. Is there anything around that I could... No, there's nothing really around here that I could use. I could pop a poison dart down so that you could summon a poison familiar, but you could also just summon a burning familiar.
Yeah, I might just do a burning one
honestly.
on the fire.
Yeah. In that case, I think I would like to equip both of my wands so I can do explosive damage.
Ooh.
There we go. So now I'm dual wielding, and this is going to hurt you.
You honestly look like you're about to play the bongos. No, not
Bongos
bongos.
with my bird
No,
skull
it'll have to be
wands.
like a timpani or something because bongos are with your hands.
Okay.
But yes,
Well, that actually did a chunk of damage there, which I'm pleased
that's
with.
very good.
Create an oil surface. Actually, let me quickly examine him with my Lawmaster. Okay, source muted permanent. He's got one in Warfare, one in Scoundrel. His damage is 10 to 11, and he has a 50% poison resistance.
Ooh, that's no good.
He's also an opportunist, so he can have... he can make attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Okay, an oil surface where it lands. I'm going to go for that one, actually, because it's likely not going to be resisted. It doesn't say anything about resistance, so I'm going to drop it right there.
Prepare yourself.
There we are. Burning has been blocked by magic armor, but he no longer has magic armor, which is glorious.
Oh, that's good. So he might pick up burning soon.
Yep, I'm also going to make sure he does. 2, 3, all 3 daggers. There we go.
Oh, you
damn it.
set Red on
Red is
fire.
burning.
Right, I'm going to just
I
get
thought
Red
you could've
out of
done
here. I'm going to get him out of here.
He's going to take damage.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no, they weren't in close combat then. Okay, that's good.
Okay, and I'll get him to fortify himself again.
Sorry about that.
Hopefully that'll take the burning off. Yes, it has. Good.
Yep. There you go. Nice.
Poor thing. I think he
He's
might need to
blinded,
take
though.
I might get him to take a healing potion as well. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, still got some. I can still do my dragon's breath. Keep him on fire a bit more.
It probably won't add any extra burning to him.
Did
'cause
some damage
burning-
though, and I didn't have much
Yeah.
else I could do from range with him, and I didn't really want to.
No, that makes sense, yeah. There's plenty of fire around for you
Right.
not to summon a fire elemental, and fire
Yeah.
attacks can't be resisted by him anymore.
So summon it right next to him. And I
love the sound of the
think I can
incarnate.
still hit him with my bow and arrow as well.
I
Okay,
love when
incarnate.
Have you noticed my character just playing around with the wands? That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
I'm just going to hit him.
You're stacking up a load of damage there, actually, yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. It's almost dead.
That was alright.
Oh, invisible.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it is a little bit. He's
Running
wet.
away.
He walked in the water, so his invisibility was removed. I like that. I like that an awful lot. It's kind of a bit of a problem where he is right now.
Yeah.
I can't easily see him, you see. I could use 2 AP to get about there and possibly attack from this position still.
Yeah, he's basically hiding behind a rock like a coward, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't just be stood out there if this was going on to me.
I suppose it is like 4-on-1, so...
Yeah, I mean, he brought it on himself, but still, pretty rough.
Or 5-on-1 if you count my incarnate.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Alright, well, there's not an awful lot I can do.
Do you not have a summon, or did you take other...
Yeah, I do, but I have to have a dead body to be able to summon it.
Ah.
Can I get it down? Oh, I can. Fantastic. I approve. Let's go for it.
Oh, nice.
And explosion. Well, it's not exploding yet, but Red should be able to put him down here, which seems appropriate. Petrified failed. Oh, he's got physical armor, of course. It's the geomancer damage that his staff does that is actually getting through because he has no more magic armor.
Unfortunately, no, he couldn't.
Yes, he can. He's still got physical armor.
No, Red couldn't.
Oh, right. I thought you were saying that he wasn't going to be able to survive your attack. My bad.
No, she's just shooting the rock, unfortunately. No, that was me. I should have moved her. I was being silly. Right, the incarnate can just come down and whack him and probably kill him.
Will it hurt in the wet?
What a damned nuisance
No.
these are.
Yes, it will.
It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
I love the fact that he's like, such a nuisance. And also, they're rude. That's the worst part, the rudeness.
Yes, it is.
What have we got in there? We've got a restoration scroll, restores 15 vitality for 2 turns. We've got a neat blade, a tattered page, life essence, a single spark hovers delicately within this iridescent enchanted orb, and some oil flasks. I think pretty much any of this, other than the sword. What's Red's sword?
Red's sword, he's got a spear at the moment, doesn't he? That he got off that Withermore guy. So his spear at the moment is 2 to 3 earth and 11 to 12 physical, with 150 crit.
This sword isn't as strong, but it is a sword. If he has any skills with sword, it would probably be a good one for him. But since it was an attack on Red, I actually think you should be the one to grab all the gear there, but also talk with Red.
Yes, and I need to level Red up as well. Has Fane got any levels?
Yeah, we all got a level.
Oh, we all got a level just now. Okay, sorry, I thought I'd missed something.
No.
No, I'll have a chat with Red then.
Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat.
That's a tongue twister, isn't it? To cut a cutthroat's throat.
As evidenced by the fact that your tongue got twisted by it.
Blah, 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 blah. Say he seems awful relaxed for someone who's just the target of an assassin, or he could have mentioned he's a hunted man. I'm going to say he seems awfully relaxed for someone who was just the target of an assassin.
Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince.
Fair enough.
I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me.
Very well.
All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Oh, you sound so insulted.
He
Like he's
does.
going to cry. Okay. Well, check on his skills, because if he actually has better skills with a sword,
I'll have a quick look now.
then it might be worth getting him that gear. Also, once you're finished looting, we'll go over the note that you found.
He's an opportunist, sophisticated spell song, so none of that gives him better sword.
It'll be in his skill. Sorry, in his talents, I believe.
Which one's his talent? Sorry.
Civil ability. No, not civil ability. Sorry. Ability. So there's like single-handed, two-handed, dual wielding, ranged, all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, weapons. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got nothing in any of those at all.
Okay, that's fine. Right. Well, let's take a few moments to take our levels, and then we can summarize what we've done when we come back.
And we are back from taking our levels, and we're just going to do a little summary of what we did. So I'll start if you don't mind.
Yeah, by all means.
So I've started with Snow, and I have given her some extra finesse and intelligence, which is fair enough because she's an archer and also a summoner. She's also been given an extra point in summoning.
Cool.
Nothing, we didn't get any civil abilities, did we? And I've also given her a talent of Duck Duck Goose, and that lets her evade attacks of opportunity. So she can move around a little bit more, yeah.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Escape from people. That was actually a huntsman ability.
Yeah.
Moving on to Red, he has been given some extra strength and some extra constitution as a fighter. He's also been given an extra point in warfare, so again, more along the fighter lines. And I've given him a warfare talent, which is called Picture of Health, and that gives him extra vitality plus 3% for every point in warfare. So you'll get 9% extra vitality for that one.
Oh, wow.
And that's it.
Okay, well, for myself, I actually did a few things with this. Firstly, I popped the majority of my points, my 2 attribute points into wit. Now, people looking at my video at the moment will see that, hang on a second, you've got extra in memory, and you've got a lot more than just 2 extra points in wit. I will get to that in a moment. I popped a point into Huntsman because I've been waiting on that, and you will notice that I now have First Aid as a skill. Now, immediately that will actually damage me, I believe, if I were to cast it on myself, but it will cure crippled, knocked down, blinded, silenced, bleeding, burning, poisoned, and disease. Now, the thing with that is I may have to force science it and see how it works. It says rested for 1 turn. It doesn't, like, from what I can tell, it doesn't give you, like, regeneration. So it's only a hit of 20 vitality, and it can cure a lot of ailments, so it might still be useful on an undead, but primarily that's there so I can help out Red a little bit. But back to the skills.
He's always hurt.
Yeah, I know. I actually picked up Bigger and Better, and that gave me 2 extra attribute points to spend, which is how I increased my memory and got my wits all of the way up to 15. So I now have an initiative of 15, and my critical chance is 5 as well, which is actually pretty cool, I think. As for Fane went pure intelligence, so lots of extra points into intelligence. He also got a point in dual wielding, which is for 2 one-handed weapons. So in this case, he's got his 2 wands. And finally, I gave him Torturer, which causes the duration of damage statuses caused by your skills and surfaces to increase by 1 turn. So if, for example, he was to cast poison on me or Snow, then that would result in that character having poison status for 1 turn longer, which is pretty useful, I think.
That's useful.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've put down the enemy, but I do not believe that Red has yet looted the body and find out what's in that letter. Do you want to do that now, Sheila?
Yeah, let's do that. Where was the body? It was behind that rock, wasn't it? Okay, so let's grab all this. And we have a letter, a tattered page.
Okay, let's go ahead and read it.
I shall read. Naren, you have served me well in the past. You will do so again. Use the scroll included with this letter and cast it in a public square in Arx. You will be arrested for source use and shipped to Fort Joy. Once on the island, you will search for a red-skinned lizard. You will kill him. You will cut the body to pieces. You will ensure no magic in the world can restore him back to life. You have your orders. Your weight in gold awaits you. Good luck and good hunting. And it doesn't have a signatory.
Okay, very interesting. You've also picked up a restoration scroll, which that will actually cast like regeneration. So that I'm not sure. Would that be better on red or better on someone else to cast on red, I wonder?
Probably better on someone else to cast on red.
Yeah.
So I might give that to Snow.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good call there. And he's got a life essence as well.
Ooh.
You got any of those already? Don't think we do.
We just have a water essence and a life essence now.
Oh, very nice. Okay, they may actually be quite useful then in the future.
I don't know what they do yet, but we might pick up something to tell us what to do with them later. I don't know. Very intriguing though. And I also got a sword, but it's no better than my cool spear, so... Well, I suppose it's one-handed, so if I had a shield, but I sold my shield. So if I get a shield later on, I could always use that sword.
Yep.
Unless you and Fane use wands, don't you? So you don't need it.
Oh, did I just drop something on the floor? I may have just dropped something on the floor.
You litterbug.
I know. Apparently I did not. Well, where's it gone then? Oh, there we are. I'm trying to craft and see if I combine 2 potions, whether I can make a stronger poison barrel. Oh, I did. Wow, okay, I've made a medium poison bottle now. That's actually more health than we could need at all.
That is more than our total health.
129 health, yeah.
All right.
It's 129 to 143.
Maybe once Red has got a few more points in warfare, that might be a full heal for him.
Well, I mean, that would be an awfully easy kill for Red, actually, because it's a poison bottle, but yeah.
Oh, right, sorry.
So, okay. I'm sure he's like, no, I'm good.
That's
thanks.
fine,
No,
don't give me
yeah.
that. That's
I'm
cool.
Good. Can I just cook this fish? Oh, I can. I just made dinner. Okay.
You made dinner. Well done.
Yeah. I just cooked the fish. It heals 15%. I'll send that over to Red. There you go, Red. Well, because this is a cook station.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for those kind of things all over the world. You can make them, I believe.
I picked up a cook pot, and I don't know if that's like a portable cook station or whether it's just
strongly
junk.
imagine it's something that you are going to be able to combine at some point to make into a cook station that you can place somewhere in the world. I seem to remember that from the first game.
Because it says it's a cooking pot for cooking, and that's the only information it gives me.
Okay. I'm going to chat with Margot. Would you like to listen in?
Yep.
You caught up?
Caught up, yeah.
Okay.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
I am indeed. Tell her I just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place.
She seems pretty comfortable here.
You here alone?
Say I've fallen in with a few travel mates, but they don't mean much. Ah, my lord. So yeah, I've been lucky enough to make some close ties.
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore.
Aww.
Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
Oh, that's lovely.
She's so sweet.
I'm not going to ask her why she's here alone because I'm fairly certain I've got the answer already. I'll thank her for the advice.
It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all.
I'll see what she has to trade. Oh, she's got a restoration skill book for Hydrosophist. And a couple of little bits and bobs, some meat, some empty potion bottles. She's actually got an identifying glass. I think that's actually going to be useful at some point. Got a
Yeah.
funny feeling it will. Could you shoot me over the... Actually, no. Have Red buy it, because Red is much better at that than I am.
Yes.
I'm going to take my leave.
Okay, so Red.
Yeah.
Get over there.
And then hand
The
over the
woman looks out
magnifying
on the
glass
gently
because
lapping
I've got
waves.
Lawmaster.
She
I'm
seems
thinking
totally
that
at
with the
peace,
two, I'll
but
be able to
as
just
you approach,
identify things.
She turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Right, so you're wanting the identifying glass. So I can get that for 96 instead of 105. So that's
That's
decent.
so much better.
Yeah. I'll just buy it with money because we don't have much to trade anymore.
Yeah, we have emptied our pockets a little bit.
There you go. All done.
I wonder, can I make a... I
Haven't
think
seen
I
you
can
around
make
here
a
before.
wand with this
You?
because my wands are literally just sticks with skulls on. So let me see what I can do. No,
She's wanting to speak to Red now.
Oh.
I'll try and finish the... It's just the same stuff that you asked, said. But he has an option to say, you've yet to find someone who'll address a prince with the proper deference.
Red.
I'm going to say that.
Prince, no less. Don't think I ever had the honour. Must be strange for you here among us poor folk.
Yep.
I swear, if the prince is rude to Margot, I'll kill him myself.
Yep.
You here alone, Sir Prince?
I'll sarcastically declare they forgot to send your slaves along when you were exiled. A darn nuisance that.
She gives you a long look.
He's so bad. It's not me, it's the Red Prince.
Yep.
You've got a sharp tongue. Seems to me I hear a whole lot of bitterness and anger at the root of it, though. A sharp tongue's a poor companion, you know.
You tell him, Margot.
Yeah, you tell him off.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you've got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore.
Okay, I'll just take my leave now.
Bloody scallywag Red Prince, my lord.
I know, he's so mean. But he's so good at bartering.
I know.
I should... next time we get a level, I'll try and up that if I can.
Ooh. Scepter the Infallible. There is a crab over there, and then there's also Beast, who's the dwarvish awesome dude. But I'm gonna have to talk to the crab, who's called Scepter the Ineffable, rather.
Yeah.
Although it might not be clear through sound, but I am grinning, and I'm like, oh, I like this crab. This crab is not going to be food. Have you caught up?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Ask the crab what it's doing out here.
Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores.
I like Scepter.
Yes.
How did it come by its source power?
This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights and the other has sunken to depths too humiliating to describe. Pity.
Somehow, Scepter comes off less of a jerk when they say things like that than Red does when he does exactly the same thing.
Because it's a cute little crab.
That may be it. Do you know what exactly goes on inside the fort?
Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them.
Okay, is there a way out, Fort Drive?
But of course, they'll happily dump your meager bony corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Oh, the tragedy of it.
Oh, it's an eyebrow. Didn't the order bring you here to cure you? Us, I suppose.
Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease?
That's a surprisingly thoughtful point. Yes, I agree, actually. Okay, I'm going to have a chat with Beast, or would you like to chat?
No, you can have a little chat with Beast, and I'll do the next chat then.
I am going to do something ahead of time, however.
Right.
Because there is a fantastically high chance that if I'm offered the opportunity to get rid of you, you scallywag, I will. Stupid insults.
And tweaks the nubs. He strokes and pokes like all the blokes.
I'll leave you with your wands, though, because I'm not a complete jerk. But I'm taking all of your inventory. It's mine. Okay.
Comes it out all dilly-eye day.
All right, let's have a quick chat with Beast.
I think he's saying a rude rhyme there, you know.
I wasn't paying any attention. I'm far too dapper to notice when someone's being rude.
Okay.
Okay, you caught up?
Yep.
Okay, come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage. I think he's talking about the boat.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Oh. Does he need a hand?
Got two of my own, haven't I?
It's true, but they don't seem to be doing what you want.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
Okay. Tell the nail's not charred. He just needs to put a little elbow grease in it. I'll ask him again. Repeat your offer. Would you like some help?
Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull.
I'm
but
not
strain
going to be able
as
to
you
do
might,
it.
the pesky
nowhere near
plank
strong enough.
doesn't budge.
Forget it. Thanks for trying, though. You're a good kid.
Oh, thank you. I think Red probably would have been able to rest.
I was
that
going
out.
to say, yeah,
You
he's
get a good look at
quite
the hearty
strong.
fellow, broad as a hull and sunburnt from all sides. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Such a magnificent beard.
He
It
winks
is.
and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
Good throw.
For your trouble.
I'm not going to say that it wasn't worth a coin. I'm going to thank him. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth,
No.
basically. Thank him with a
I
nod.
suppose it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
That's fair enough.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
I love how industrious he is. I'm not going to accept this. I'm going to get off this.
I know. Building a raft, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Is he planning an escape?
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
I am totally trust. Can you not see? Oh, I don't suppose my character does have a beard. Ah, damn it! I've lost my majestic beard. This is terrible. Now he doesn't know if he can trust me or not. If I had a beard, he would absolutely know that he
He
could.
would, yes.
I mean, we could trust him. Obviously, look at the beard.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
People don't just leave Fort Joy. They'd probably have some way of stopping him.
Maybe
Yeah.
you don't.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He stands before you and pokes you in the side, seizes your shoulder with a great, strong hand.
There's something of you, you know? You don't have to accept your fate on this bloody island. You can leave here, get on with your life.
I like him. He's giving life advice instead of telling me I'm worthless. You see, Fane? You see?
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Look
Sounds
at that.
good.
That's just...
Yeah.
It's like the sun and the moon. Him and Fane. My goodness. Yes, reach out and shake his hand. You'd be glad to have him as an ally.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Very fancy.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
I got a
Your
barbarian option.
barbarian option.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, good.
Tell him I like his name.
Thank you kindly, I earned it myself.
Well, I'm going to ask him what he did to earn it, actually.
Yeah.
Tell you when you're older.
I mean, I'm probably centuries old, but okay.
Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us.
Oh, I like this fellow. See, I knew it. You can trust a beard like that.
Yeah,
Let's get
definitely.
down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean.
Okay.
I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin. and I've picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics.
I think that
So
would be
what'll it
fine
be?
with the group you've got.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, actually. Battle mage it is.
Then it's settled.
Yep, that settles it.
Capital. Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come find me when a spot opens up, and take it from me. You'll want to find a place for me at your side.
Yep. Oh, that is actually quite cool that it gives me an option to
Yeah.
Say he likes it
To-
thick and long.
make sure we can
Combs it out
you know,
all dilly-eyed.
take things off any companions you've currently got. It doesn't
Say
immediately
he
swap
likes
them
it
out.
Big
Yeah.
and strong.
So are we going
Combs
to
it
swap
out
him for
all
Fane, or are
dilly-eyed.
What was it? Sorry.
you going to swap him for
Twists
Fane,
and
do you think?
rubs and tweaks
Yeah,
the
I think
nubs.
so.
He strokes and pokes
I think
like
the
all
Red Prince, I think,
blokes.
has business on the island, and I
You
think
see,
it'd be
he'll touch it
good for the
all
story
day
to see what
long.
it is.
And combs it out all dilly-eyed.
I'm fairly certain he's talking about his beard, by the way,
Ah.
or a beard. Yeah, you know what? As much as the things that the Thane has are useful, I'd feel like a complete jerk just dumping him and saying, oh, "Well, on your own,
Say
well,
he likes it
I'll let him
big
keep
and
his equipment
strong.
because I'm not an absolute."
And combs it
Scallywag,
out all
but-
dilly-eyed.
All right, let's have a quick chat.
He twists and rubs and tweaks the nubs. He strokes and pokes like all the blokes.
He opened up with the, "Must you speak to me too?" Well, as it happens, no, I
Are you
don't.
certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I can
you-
imagine it might be somewhat difficult for you to forever be in my shadow. Go on then. Play in the sun. I have actual work to do.
He makes it so easy.
He does. Goodbye, Thane. Now, I'm not sure if I'd be able to recruit him again at some point. That might be an option, or if not, then this gives a lot of
Say he likes
replayability
it
to the
thick
game,
and
like
long.
a
Yeah.
lot of replayability.
Combs it out all
Oh, okay,
dilly-eyed.
let's have a chat then, Beast. Sounds like a good idea.
How do, partner? Though I reckon I should fill you in on a few things.
That's interesting. He says, "How do," but "A up." I mean, "A up" sounds a little bit more fitting in a way.
Yeah.
Right now, though, the biggest thing on my mind is some candy arse called Lohar, lurking in Driftwood. The Queen is up to something nasty, and he's the best chance I've got of finding out what's what.
Okay, which queen?
Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too.
I mean, I feel that being the person that he is, he deserves honesty. I can't lie to
I
a beard
think,
like
yeah,
that.
he's a
frankly.
straight talker.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I'm undead.
Ah, well. My best mate's son is undead. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, that's fantastic. This fella's is grand.
Now, onward.
Onward it is. Hooray! And we have now got Beast. Okay, well, let's quickly check the logs. Right. There's a couple of things that have actually closed, interestingly enough. Would you like to read through Troubled
Ah.
Waters closed?
Troubled waters.
Is that closed for you?
I'm not seeing troubled waters. Is it maybe archived? Yeah.
The Merryweather, and then Troubled Waters closed.
Yeah, it was. For me, it's in archived. I don't know if that's been read
That's strange.
already.
I wonder why that showed up as new to me. Then we've got the Shakedown closed, which is Escape from Reaper's Eye.
Again, that was archived for me.
Yeah, that's very strange. It shows as new. Maybe I just haven't read over it. Elodie thanks us for saving her and suggested that we talk to another elf. Fair enough. But Beast, my companions. A dwarf named Beast has joined me. His experience as a sea captain will surely be useful. I am extremely glad for this. Let's have a look at Beast. Beast has got a backpack with nothing in it. He's got a health potion. I will have to make sure he gets some of those. You can carry the poison barrel for me because I need someone to carry it for me. I'm currently wielding my wands. I'm going to give him the wand. He's currently got 2 axes. Are you using that neat blade of yours?
No,
All right.
actually, if he wants it, then we can
Yes, if I
certainly
could,
have
that'd be
it.
great.
Let me just open my inventory. So, neat blade, send to Beast. There you go.
Thank you. Interestingly, he's got dwarf. Dwarfs are fierce nationalistic followers of their queen, Justina. Their proud society is deeply divided between haves and have-nots, but all dwarves passionately defend their proud kingdom. Beast, failed rebellion against the queen nearly destroyed you, so you began a new life on the high seas. Now your old enemy is back. If you don't stop him, no one will. He's got barbarian as well, and noble. Born to riches and luxury, you have an aristocratic bearing, eloquent speech, and the finest manners.
Oh, wow.
Very curious indeed.
So he's
There we
got a problem with the queen?
Yes, which is very odd for
a dwarf, yeah.
dwarves, for the sounds of it. Okay, no, that's actually pretty awesome. I'm going to have to take up a couple of levels now. Oh, my lord. Okay, and I have finished taking up the levels for Beast here. Now, I'm going to have to get Beast some decent armor, but he has got a funky new sword. I've also popped a couple of points into strength and a point into constitution, and I think 1 point into intelligence as well, because he does a little bit of all of it, really.
Yeah.
I've also put a ability into aerothurge and into dual wielding. So his air attacks deal a little bit more damage, and he does a little bit more damage and dodges better when he's dual wielding. I popped a extra point into sneaking because he's already got that, thanks to his dwarven guile, and gave him opportunist because he is going to be mostly in a sort of combative stance, frontline attacker. So I want anyone who's in base contact with him to have to get hit if they try to move out of it. He does have quite a few interesting abilities split between warfare and aerothurge, so it's going to be quite good. He might be very dangerous to someone who's wet, for example, which I'm looking forward to. Also, I picked up a book a little while ago called A Simple Rhyme, used to read and learn about crafting. Let's go ahead and do that.
Oh.
An old nursery rhyme reads, "Come join me where it's hot. Come join me at the fire. Come join me round the pot. That's how we make our dinner."
Oh, cooking station recipe.
So heat. So a fire and a pot. Or just all those things together allow you to... oh, no, there we are. Yeah, cooking station. As you say, that hadn't popped up for me just yet. Okay, let's have a look at what's required for that. Let's see. So food. Is it under cooking? There we are, cooking station. Yeah. A campfire and a cooking pot allow you to make a cooking station out of the campfire. That's actually pretty cool.
I've got a cooking pot, so if we find campfires, then we can maybe do some cooking.
And interestingly, we've still got the recipe for the Mask of the Shapeshifter, so we may still have that available to us, which is pretty cool.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, well, finally swapped out Thane, and I know that a lot of people are going to be a little bit sad about that because you like the sass, but no, how could you say no to this magnificent dwarven beard? I tell you, that's amazing. Also, he wears an eye patch. I like Beast a lot more. I think Beast is going to suit the character.
Beast doesn't take any nonsense, does he?
No, and we're going to need, I think, a few more people who can actually fight rather than just cast. But do you think that's a good place for us to wrap up this episode, Sheila?
I do. We've been going for a little while, and you know what? If you look at the map, we've done like most of this side of the island now, so we need to move on to the east side.
Yeah, we've only got a little bit to the north to do, and then we're back into the actual Fort Joy. Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Okay, so with that then, thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. Do let us know what you thought about the episode so far and the series as a whole in the comments down below. But until next time, and as always, take care, everyone.
Take care.